Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm back in the building for another special edition of the Spice Glory Reaction Hour. I don't even know why I'm calling it that. But hey, man, we back in the building to react to some more clips. We will be reacting to the Zero interview that he did on Fox 26 News. Um, this is basically just another grandiose um extended version of Zero speaking about the fight, where he allegedly got jumped by Trey the Truth and his brother, and this is just basically his version of the story in like a long form. So I'm gonna react to this as much as I can, and just give my thoughts right after.
That's the short form of what happened. I walked out, got sucker punched, and then I got jumped. And that's basically the whole meat and potatoes of that portion of what went on. You know what I'm saying? Got jumped and wasn't allowed to do anything further as I got to my feet.
Were you alone?
Yeah, I was alone. I came to the place by myself. I came there to meet my artist, which was already in the establishment when I got there. And, we here to support 50, and of course my man, JQ, you know what I'm saying? Everything that he does with Branson or anything with 50, I support it. So I'm there to just, show support like normal, not expecting nothing, not having any recent altercations with anybody.
My thing is like this. So, are you like, is he anticipating at all seeing Trey the Truth there, or has it always been a thing where even if they're in the same room, they don't gotta acknowledge each other? Because I'm wondering, because like for as many times as these two guys have like been in the same city, it does make you wonder, like, damn, if they are in the same room together, like, is it like cordial, or do they act like they're not, the other person is not there? Like, I wonder with that.
That would warrant something like that to happen. So I wasn't expecting anything like that, anything of that sort to go on.
Now, you said you were lured into an ambush. Who lured you? Do you know the people?
Oh, of course I know it. Yeah, it's Trey the Truth. Yeah, he asked me to, after I was finished doing what I was doing with a fan, to come and speak to him. So I went over there with the intentions of speaking, and speech is not what went on. Like, that's not what took place, speech. So it was a lot of, like I said, I was sucker punched, and then I was jumped after the sucker punch. So that's basically what happened.
Do you recall, because what we see in the video is limited,
Right.
but do you recall Trey actually putting his hands on you?
That's the only person that I did see put their hands on me. I don't walk around this city with fear of nobody doing anything to me, because I don't have a reason to. But what I did see was when I walked up to him to conversate, he swung. And I guess the effects of that go a lot further than onlookers would know. Like, it was real disrespectful. And I think it was meant to be disrespectful, but I don't think it's really falling down the path of too much disrespect on my end right now. But I think that was the intention.
Now, the video that we see someone else attacking you, not Trey the Truth.
Right.
So what is that we're seeing in that video?
What you're seeing when this video comes on is after everybody that you could see in the background, because I think everybody that was in the background when the video comes on were the people that were assaulting me. Mm-hmm. When the video comes on, this is his little brother, Jayton. He's standing over me. I'm in a fetal position, like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all finish doing what y'all doing. And then I'm going to stand up on my feet. And then when I stand up on my feet, all right, cool, let's take it from here. Mm-hmm. So what you see is the video turning on after the jump is concluded, and he comes back to still do whatever he's doing. And once I realize it's over, I stand on my feet, and he is the first person I see. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go with him. And then, of course, everybody else is around. I go with him, and as you can see from the video, it looked like three of the guys that are there, they're ready to jump me again. So that's what you're looking at.
And in total, how many people attacked you when you came out of the restaurant?
Well, like I say, the only thing that I saw was the one punch. When I got hit with the one sucker punch.
Now, what I keep seeing online is people saying, "Oh, this is snitching. This is whatever." Why does everything always jump to snitching, bro? Like in our city, in this city of Houston, bro, the beef of AVN, Jayton, Trey, Zero, it has been going on longer than the internet could ever know about it. At the end of the day, I feel like if he never came out and did this interview, nobody would ever understand like the true like essence of why this even happened. People would just make their assumptions from the outside looking in. Because this is really, like as I said in the other video, this is really just a street, not even a street matter. This is a blood matter. This is a family matter. And even at the apex of them being like in their 40s, you can never tell somebody how to react. You can never tell somebody how long they can be mad about something. Obviously, as I said in the other video, this is about somebody going to jail over lean, and one person claiming that it was yours and it was not mine, and I went down for you, and you never cared to even like check up on me or nothing like that. And on the other side, it was like, no, that was not mine, and I wasn't about to tell on nobody either. All I had was this thing of weed, and that was it. That's all I'm going down for. I'm not going down for something that's not mine. So it is what it is, man.
Punch, it's like, okay, now I got to go down because I don't know what the is going on. Mm-hmm. And so when I come from doing this, all I see is people moving back as I'm standing up. So I can't tell you if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 1, 2, 3, 4. But when I'm like this, unless there's a man with 5 or 6 hands, which I don't believe there is, this was an attack by all of these people. And then I hear everybody in the background like, that's messed up. Y'all gotta jump him. Like, why y'all can't do this one-on-one? So I'm cool. When you're getting jumped.
Right.
Because, like, as I said, there's no 6-handed man. So I can't tell you exactly who it was, but in my opinion, everybody in the video, is a culprit of this.
Now, we offered Trey the Truth a chance to give his side of the story here on The Factor, but he declined, saying the truth will come out. He also says he's busy helping residents in Mississippi who are dealing with that water crisis that we've been reporting on. When we come back, we put the question to Zero. Why with us?
And the charges are filed.
Well,
The police and demand that charges are filed?
Well, I mean, my job description would suggest that if I do that, that I'm not keeping it street.
You look like a snitch. Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry I skipped over, but the question was, because I seen like a little bit of this interview already, but the question was, if this was so serious as it was, why didn't you just go to the police? And there's an obvious answer to that question, and it's he's gonna look like a snitch. And nowhere have I ever seen Zero as a rapper or as a human being. He's only made any decision he's ever made. He's only made it to make. I guess I would say it would be the smart, whatever decision he makes is the smartest decision for him. And obviously it's the decision in the smartest effort as somebody who is from the streets to not go and tell. So I mean that, of course, that's already, in this day and age, snitching is looked at as whatever would have you. And especially, like I said, with this interview, the interview, some people are saying, oh yeah, why would he go and do an interview, blase blase, whatever. I mean, it's what happened he's telling the description and details of what happened during the fight and how he got jumped. It's like, this is not snitching. Like, the only way this would be snitching is if a police officer was like right there while he was telling the story. But like I said, I'm not no street dude. I can't tell you what snitching really is. What is snitching for real?
what a lot of people on the streets would want to see is street justice.
Obviously.
And as I said on a previous interview, I'm trying to take the place of being a man
It says Zero
rather than
declines pressing
being
charges after alleged.
the regular way that they look at
'Cause
us.
that's his,
You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day,
Because
that's family.
I understand why we are looked at in the fashion that we are looked at. I mean, I know why we are called animals. And I don't want to feed into that. I don't want to be animalistic because I'm a man. So trying to, show some resolve. And
Could you walk away from all of this right now and just move on with your life?
no. I mean, could you? I mean, because think about, I'm okay, but my children been calling me ever since Saturday and I can't even answer the phone. What am I gonna say? My kids gotta look at this for the rest of their life.
Dang, bro, that's. Imagine your kids trying to see if you're call you to see if you're all right, and you don't even know what to tell them. That's it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Online. Could you walk away from that? Knowing your daughter calling you crying. I got grown men calling me crying. And it's a real delicate situation to where these people don't give a damn about you. And it's an attack on your character. They trying to make you look bad. They trying to wash you up. Basically, they trying to, trying to tear you down, blow your character away. I don't think it's working, but this is the attempt. So knowing all these type of things, knowing that you don't care, first and foremost, you don't care nothing about my health, my safety. Number two, you don't care about how you making me look in the public just because you hate me for whatever reason that you hate me for. Like you're dealing with the most, I don't know, it's the most pitiful situation that one can deal with. So it's kind of like, nah, you can't walk away from nothing like that. Because, if you do, I gotta say you a sucker. You can't walk away from nothing like that. I ain't saying you gotta go buy every Uzi in town with the intent of using it, but it's just not a walking away from the situation. Like that's the ultimate disrespect.
I'm almost afraid to ask you, how do you address this? How are you going to deal with this?
Well, how I'm gonna deal with it is a question that I have yet to have an answer to, because I got people that's, hey man, you know what it is. And then I got people that's like, hey man, I'm proud of you for manning up and not doing what you would usually do. So you're basically caught in between your thought process. Right now at the moment, I'm trying to stay busy. Definitely are not gonna be idle to my thoughts. I'm trying not to have them, so I'm staying busy. I'm still recording, I'm still working. But if I take these shades off, I think you could tell me, oh no, I know how you're gonna deal with that. You know, I can't be upset about it because I'm from the streets, and jumping people ain't no street thing unless somebody raped somebody in your family, killed one of your loved ones, or, tried to kidnap your child or something. Yeah, I think the whole community gonna, put all their feet in the proper crevices. But for just outright hate, jealousy, envy, whatever it is, like, nah, like, I can't tell you what the real thoughts are, because I'm definitely not going to incriminate myself. I don't want to sound like a criminal, and I don't want to sound like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Right now, I'm breathing and I'm existing in my own lane. Only thing I'm definite about is whatever was trying to be done with my character, I think it failed horribly.
At the end of the day, man, listen. Right now, it just seems like his thoughts are kind of everywhere. It's scattered, but he's trying to keep himself busy by recording music. And man, whatever music is coming out of this whole entire situation with Zero is no doubt probably going to be his best work to date, man. The crazy thing about people when they try to assassinate someone's character is they end up looking worse off than the person that they attacked. Um, so whatever this musical genius Zero has coming forth is about to be crazy. It's about to send his music up to the sky. Um, hopefully, in my opinion, I feel like positive resolve is gonna, I'm looking in the direction of positive resolve because somebody like Zero has like completely done like a 180, as I said before, from what he used to be, man. I'm sure as I said before, I'm sure if this was 10, 15 years ago, Zero would have got his get back the next day, the next 24 hours. But you have to factor in its blood. You have to factor in, you know, everybody got family. You have to factor in age. You have to factor in like that this is all pent up aggression on a grudge that was from something that was like 15 15 years ago almost. So, as I stated before, it is what it is, man. I'm hoping I believe in positive resolve and just greater greats for Zero, man. I hate to see that this is happening and making our city of Houston look crazy like this, but that's what's going on right now, man. That's the end of the video. Y'all tell me what I should look at next, and I'm out.